Me and the dogs are going to my dad's today. We're going on a trip. It is a 3-hour drive. We're going to get to it. But I got something that I've been wanting to work on at my dad's. So we're going to work on it. I tried a new angle. Let me know what you think about it. Let's say hi to the dogs.
This is Nala. Say hi, Nala. Hi, Nala. And there's Stella. I know Stella.
Stella loves road trip. She gets super excited if you can't tell. She's so excited right now. Just because I have the windows up. I know. I have the windows up. Hey. I have the windows up so you guys can hear me. But I'll let her have her fun in here in a minute. Stella loves road trips. Nala, she loves them too. She just doesn't like the car as much. She gets a little bit more nervous in the cars, but that's okay because 10 minutes in, she calms down. Let's have some fun. We are almost there. We are just stuck in traffic. Going 45. Not fun. I'll show you when we get there. So we came out to my dad's for 2 reasons. One reason I'm not so passionate about. The other reason I'm very passionate about. And you're gonna see those in just a second. We're gonna go get one of the vehicles, the not so passionate one, and we're gonna bring it back here so we can work on it this weekend. The other one is already here, and you'll see that here in a bit. When I say we're gonna go get the vehicle, I mean me and my brother Kane. Say hi, Kane.
Hi, Kane.
He's gonna be slinging the camera for us today.
Sweet.
This is my travel truck. Well, it's an SUV. But it got a couple things wrong with it. That's why we're here this time. So we're gonna get the rear main seal fixed on this, and then hopefully the keys, because I can't lock it right now. Let's drive it home in the dark.
That's okay.
We're gonna get there. Let's hope it starts. It doesn't start. Oh, that's not good. Let's fix that. Let's jump it off. Last night the battery died on the camera, and the battery was dead on the truck, or the SUV, I guess. First things first, we have to do is program the keys, the key fobs. I got some new ones. This one died on me. Nothing. Just watching some videos on how to do it. So let's get to it. Let's figure it out. There's a bit of an issue. In all the videos it says you're supposed to hold the unlock button, but as you can tell, the unlock button doesn't work. So we're gonna see if this works, and we're gonna go from there. Let's try it. So you're supposed to hold the unlock button and cycle the key on and off twice. There's 1, there's 2, and it just unlocked. Actually, that worked. Okay, so now we leave this on, and then we're supposed to hold the lock and unlock button on the key fob until the doors lock and unlock. I never checked and saw if these had batteries or not. We'll find out after 30 seconds. I guess that one doesn't. Let's try this one. This one unprogrammed itself. It was working, and then all of a sudden it stopped. So let's see if this one will work. I don't think that worked. That didn't work. Okay. We're gonna try that again. Let's see if the batteries have any juice in them. So this does have a battery in it. We're gonna try that again. I did it wrong. I just watched a real quick video. You're supposed to hold the door button, then cycle it on and off and not leave it on. There. It just beeped. Means it's now in actual programming mode. So now we try and hold these for 30 seconds. This is gonna be a long 30 seconds. Let's try it again. Oh, that one worked. That one works. Okay, now let's do the next one. Maybe only one was bad and I tried the wrong one. Let's try it again. Okay, that one works too. Perfect. Let's try this one now. This one did deprogram itself, or it just died, or stopped working. So, let's see if this one works now too. Yes! We should have working door locks now. Perfect. Let's see. Perfect. That one works. That one works. I'm gonna do this one right here. Yes! Yes! Nice. Okay. So I couldn't actually lock my doors for a while. Part of the reason why I stopped driving it, and I was loaning it to my brother. Now for the true test. I'm gonna lock it. Hopefully it'll unlock because everything's in there. Oh, but it locks. Nice. Then it unlocks. Oh, perfect. See how this door handle's matte? And this one's not. The other side. This one is nice and matches the finish, and this one's matte. It's because this key, look at that, doesn't work on that door, and this key doesn't work on this door. Wait, maybe it does. Oh, that's what it was. It doesn't unlock the door. See, but it would lock it, but it doesn't unlock it. Now let's talk about the goods and the bads of this vehicle. A good is we have keys and a key fob. The good is it runs and drives. It actually has a lot of horsepower. I don't know who did what to this engine whenever I got it, before I got it, but whenever I got it, it was straight piped. So I was told a young kid had it, but you look underneath, I added a muffler. Don't worry about the welds. It was a quick job because I needed it for a trip. Rear main seal is absolutely just flooding everything, which makes it almost impossible to drive. Well, I say that. It just leaks a lot of oil. I had to have a car for a trip because of the dog. And there's two of us, me and my fiance. There's two of us. We had to have a car that would fit the dogs and us and our luggage. And it was a cross-country trip. And my car, my other SUV, which I have now sold, I fixed and then I sold, blew a head gasket. So, not good. Has four-wheel drive, but it doesn't right now because the actuator's blown out on it. Not all the stereos work. The keys don't work. The steering's loose. I gotta fix the steering. It has no AC. Yeah, it's literally a beater. It's just gonna be a trip car. This car is just for road trips with people, lots of people, or lots of animals. That's specifically what I'm using this car for. But today we're going to do the rear main seal. I have the rear main seal. We have to pull the transmission to do it. It's either pull the transmission or the engine. The transmission's a lot easier to, so we're going to do that today. We got to get this ready for a trip that we're taking here in the next month. So we got to get this up and running. We're going with a bunch of guys on a camping trip. So we got to get this up and running nice. But the big thing is AC, because I know they're going to complain about it. Me, I don't care. I've only ever owned one car with AC, so whatever. But I know they will. We're going to jack her up, drain the oil. Start with that. Drive shaft, transmission. So hope it works just like that. Let's get to it. Now that we got the oil drained, put a new filter in. I just put a new filter in so we didn't have to worry about it leaking all over us whenever we're working. But next is taking off the exhaust. So let's get that done. The exhaust flanges unbolted and then pull off the exhaust, and then we'll go from there on getting the rest done. We'll get to it. Taking off the rear flange. There's one. Exhaust is disconnected, but the transmission cross member is keeping it from coming off, which is fine. We just take this out and we're good. Let's take off the drive shafts so the transmission is just ready to come out. One done, one to go. Let me go put it in 4-wheel drive. Look at that grease. So we ran into an issue. The top bolt for the transmission bell housing is way up in there, so we're gonna keep working at it, but we'll see you tomorrow just like this. All right, we're gonna pull this transmission out. I think, well, we're at least gonna scoot it back. We're only gonna work until the sun goes down, so we got about 1, 2-ish hours, 2.5 hours maybe. So we're gonna try to get it done as fast as we can. We gotta pull off the transmission lines. Right up here. So right there. So we're just gonna pull the clips out, pull them out, and then the transmission is already out. So getting the flywheel bolts off. I guess it's technically not a flywheel, is it?
No, they're a
Flex plate. Getting the flex plate bolts off right now. That's good. Now we're taking off the rear main seal plate. that's where it was leaking from. Let's clean it off and put it back in. Wait. We have to change out the rear main seal too. Maybe it wasn't the rear main seal. Maybe it was his back gasket. Look at that. That's how I pulled it off. Can you see that? We got this pretty clean for the most part. Parts where it counts. It's not awful. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Ow! Worst thing I've ever seen is this. This is literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's the worst one of those you've ever seen.
It's the worst one of these I've ever seen. The worst thing I've ever seen was a blown out valve on 3 of the 6-cylinder heads of a head gasket on a Ford Ranger. That's probably the worst thing I've seen. Oh, and crushed bearings 5 times. We're racing the sun right now. We got about an hour left till the sun goes down. Let's see if we can get it running, drive it home. If not, we'll come back and finish it, but hopefully we can get it running and driving. It is windy today. That one's in. That's fine. What I did, I put the bolts into the gasket before I put it up, because those ones are hard to get if you don't do that. Now I'm going to get them hand tight, put the bottom bolts in, and get the rest of the bolts tightened up. We did our big one here, boys. We did our big one here. Look at that. Tightened it up, and it popped it. Dang it. It's okay. We just got to get a new bell housing. Well, it got dark on us. We broke it some more. It's actually okay. I got a whole new transmission engines coming this week anyways. Not for this, but we can use the bell housing off of that. For this, it's a free fix, essentially. Girl math, right? So we're going to fix it with that. No big deal. So I'll be right back at it. You're going to want to just pull the transmission. Let me know what I did wrong. I already know what I did wrong, but I'm not going to tell you. Let me know if you want me to tell you. So we made it back. We made it back really late. We made it back so late the other night because, well, I cracked the bell housing and we finally got the bell housing. So we finished putting it together. But if you can see, we still got an oil leak. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I think it's the oil pan. So we're going to be working on this next time, trying to get this one ready for a road trip. We'll see you then. I'm glad you enjoyed watching.